This field was home to legends like Bolino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Navy's offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Navy quick to the line. Here comes the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Big fullback's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Takes his shot. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Davis will throw. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Like this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fresno State!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The option look, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the fullback. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. This drive has been sharp. They moved the chains a couple of times, now 1st and 10 from the 42. On the option. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Sticks it in his belly. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd down, going up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now on the option. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. On the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll run the option. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass, it's Potts. Fires to the big fella. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Florida Atlantic. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A first down for the offense. Fullback's got it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On second down, looking to throw. And they can't make the connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The back goes in motion. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Navy will have to punt it away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He makes the connection. Finally pulled down, but not before, moving the chains for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Connection to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Potts. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle. It's Pryor. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. From the gun. He wants it all. Reels Drills it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Running back searching for a hole.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Potts. A strike downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Give to the fullback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Here comes the option. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Strikes the blow. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
Pulls it in, it's Barnes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on second down. On the option. He breaks a tackle. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Davis will throw. On target over the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now on the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal thanks to the big fella.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 13 to Florida Atlantic. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Hendricks. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. After run, now throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Now the chance for perhaps the most rewarding one-yard drive in the history of football. They move the tight end all over. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Fresno State! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35. Navy 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Navy offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said.
And the quarterback caught him too and sacked at the 12. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Davis will throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block, and the returner will be knocked down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Give to the back. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Davis looking to pass. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Pulls it in. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The give to the fullback. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. They took it 64 yards right down the field. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but ultimately they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Potts. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Fresno State 38, Navy 17.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This offense has a second down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads it left. Fires it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to go up top. Makes a connection. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down.
But when you're running the core route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Davis will throw. He's got it down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Fires left. It's caught downfield. The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now 2nd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.